guys, it's Jill, Fiber Cozy Crafts. I just went to the grocery store and I wanted to say that some people want to know what you are paying for stuff in your area or what kind of things you can get. And our area is very small, so we have less than 1,000 people in our town. There are less than 4,000 people in our county, and I am in West Texas. So, what am I seeing over here? I don't know. I'm seeing something on there. Hold on. That's weird. That looks like a girl. Y'all see that? It's just the way my magnets are done. That's freaking me out. That's cool. Anyway, from here it does. I don't know if it is on your video. Okay, totally random. This is what I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bags and a gallon of milk. And this cost me less than $110. It was $109.52, I think. Now, as far as the individual prices, I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and undo everything out of the bags, and then I will bring you in a little bit where you can see it better. But for now, I'm just going to take it out, and I want to play around a little bit with doing like the fast, if I can fast forward it, I will. Okay? So here we go. Okay, so this is $110. We'll go through this as I wipe everything off. So because of COVID, I'm going to put some water in the sink, and the things that are vegetables and stuff will go in the sink while I am wiping everything else off. So I'm going to wash my hands. So we've got radishes. And our radishes are coming from, this is a product of the USA. These are called 4U brand. Bell peppers, I've got 2 green bell peppers. Don't remember seeing where they came from, and there's no tag on me. I've got cauliflower, which is a product of the USA. Have a bag of sweet mini peppers, which are Wilson Produce, product of Mexico. Then I have zucchini and yellow squash. Then I have a bag of Dole Italian blend. Now this one, produce is of USA. The romaine is grown in Salinas. But I will do this separately in the sink because it goes in a different container. I've got some Dole bananas. Looks like they came out of Guatemala. Because I'm going to make banana pudding for you guys. Okay, I've got Best Choice with topping. That's also for the banana pudding. Sweet Tooth. This is our off-brand vanilla wafers. This is a 1 pound bag. Also for banana pudding. Okay, I've got some J&M whole mushrooms. This is a 1 pound. This comes out of Miami, Oklahoma. Some Oscar Mayer smoked uncured ham. And Oscar Mayer cracked black pepper. This is the turkey cracked black pepper. I'm not normally a turkey lunch meat or turkey person. Maybe once a year, but I really like this one. I've got Bluebell fudge bars, Bluebell bullets. We'll put these in the freezer. Oh, no, I gotta wipe them off first. What am I thinking, y'all? Okay, so I'm gonna get my rag wet, the clean rag. And then I have a solution here of water and bleach. I'm gonna spray my rag really good with the water and bleach. Okay. Wipe these boxes off. Mainly I try to get anywhere that somebody might have touched it. Then I let it sit for a second and I go back and I wipe them off with a dry rag before I put them away. I'm breathing heavy because I've been out hauling this in from outside. Oh. The dogs are looking at me funny, like they came in because it's hot. They're like, don't put your mushrooms in the water, y'all. I take them out and I wipe them off with a dry paper towel to get all the dirt off of them and cut them up and cook them. I do not wash my mushrooms. I know some of this is stuff you guys already know, but, you know, I'm telling you what I do. Okay. I do get some more of my Prilosec that I have to take one of these every night. That's been helping with my nausea and with my colitis. We use Kirk's Castile soap. This is what we use for bath soap. It's pure Castile soap with coconut oil. So it has no parabens or sulfates or any of that stuff in it. Okay, got my Best Choice coffee cups for my Keurig. This one is the house blend. And then I've got a breakfast blend. Got the club crackers. This is what my husband likes to snack on. I usually buy them in the snack packs, but they didn't have them today. Then he eats the sour cream and onion with his sandwich. We do not buy these for snacking. What we use to go along with our sandwich. And I use the barbecue. I can't eat a whole lot of these anyway. I only eat a handful at a time. Otherwise, I'll have stomach issues. Today I got some Pillsbury grams, buttermilk grams, for making like egg and cheese and sausage and bacon and stuff. I'll wrap them up individually and put them in the fridge, and they're a quick breakfast. This is the creamer I use, Coffee Mate Vanilla, French Vanilla. My favorite is the Italian cream, but it doesn't always agree with me. The milk was dirty. This is Best Choice, I think. And I don't know the prices. I'm sorry. I can't tell you what milk is here. I didn't bring home a receipt. I got some sourdough muffins, some Thomas plain bagels, and I have to eat white bread. I cannot have whole grain. My stomach does not digest it. And that, other than a small bag of cat food, which I think was like $3.85, the Best Choice. That's my grocery haul. I just use a big bowl. I use my handheld beater. I use a glass dish because I like how pretty it looks. This is a 9 by 13. You're going to need a large box of vanilla pudding, 1 can of Eagle brand or the knockoff of sweetened condensed milk, 1 regular package of Philadelphia cream cheese, your package of whipped topping, and most of your, either a box of vanilla wafers or most of this bag. You won't take all of this bag. Okay, I'm going to point you down so you can see. Now you want to put your sweetened condensed milk in here. Get my spoon in there and get all that goodness out. That's good. Now I keep my cream cheese in the freezer, so it was still not defrosted. It's going to look funny. But you want to empty your entire contents of your cream cheese in here. And then you're going to put about half of your box of pudding mix, and I just use vanilla. I don't use banana. The rest of that's not ready yet, so I'm going to have to put it back in the pan. It won't take long. Just do a little mix here, kind of get it started. You won't use this until after this other is mixed up. But you'll use half of this in the mixture and half of it on the top as decoration. It's another layer. Mix that in. You're also going to need some milk. Probably, it's 1 cup milk per, so the regular box of pudding is 1 cup of milk, and so the large one is 2 cups of milk, and I use about 2.5 cups of milk with what I'm using here. That's why I bought more milk today, because I knew I was going to make this. I might need to microwave that. Hold on. Let's do that. Be faster. Okay, now I'm going to put about half a cup of this milk in here. Mix that in. We're just giving it a zhuzh. That's all. This is really a very forgiving recipe. Main thing is to try to make sure that when you put anytime you put the pudding mix in there, that you make sure that that gets mixed in and you don't have any dry sitting around. Oh, that's good enough. It's not hot enough it's going to cook anything. Okay, now let's set this aside. Let me show you. And I'm going to put the recipe at the bottom, don't worry. Try to do this fast, y'all, so I can make this video not be too long. So I put my cookies on here, and I like it to be pretty. So I turn all these face side up to cover the bottom. Be right back. So I kind of also do it so where they are going up the edges of the sides a little bit. Okay, going to need probably 3, maybe 4 bananas. And I do this here and then I put it in there. About, 1/4-inch pieces. Give or take. Nobody wants to eat that little core end. And these bananas are not green. They need to be just ripe. You don't want them overripe like banana pudding, and you don't want them underripe as in green. And this doesn't last very long. You put it in your fridge, you cannot freeze it. You got to eat it. That was 2 bananas. That looks like it's going to be right for my bottom layer. So this isn't going to cover the cookies. You just want to make sure you have some all over. Gotta rinse your hands because the bananas are sticky. Okay, now we're going to give this a mix. And I just do it on low. So everything is just getting mixed up. And then we're going to add in another cup of the water. Milk. Leave that last little bit of milk. The rest of our pudding mix. Okay, we'll put this right here in the middle, or at the end, maybe in the middle. I don't know. Anyway, for the pudding, I'm going to leave all the stuff in the bottom so you know all of the ways, all of the ingredients and the steps. But I did the layer of cookies, the layer of bananas. After I mixed in the powder, I mixed in half the container of the whipped topping. Then I put half of that pudding mixture in. Then I put bananas and cookies. Then I put the rest of the pudding mixture. I put the rest of the milk in that pudding mixture. Keep it to 2 cups of milk. Just keep everything to 2 cups of milk. And then you put that whipped topping on the top and you'll see the rest of it. But that's what you missed on that part. Sorry. Okay, the camera cut out. Sorry, guys. Anyway, I don't know when it went off, but I did another layer of the cookies, another layer of the bananas, and then I put the rest of that pudding mixture on top, and then I just put the rest of the whipped topping, and then I just crumbled a few of the cookies and the crumbs on top, and that is it. I'm going to put some plastic wrap on this and put it in the refrigerator. The cookies in here kind of help to keep this up off the top of the pudding as it's cooling. So, okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that you will make this recipe, and if you do, please leave me a message and let me know that you tried it, whether you liked it, if you have any questions, and I'll see y'all later. Have fun today.